Hello everyone, my name is Sastri. I'm from Half Halal Travel Indonesia. As a travel and lifestyle platform for Muslims, other than general travel, we realized that one of the biggest demand for our content is about Muslim-friendly destinations and Muslim-friendly facilities. But did you know that to reach the halal destination, Muslim-friendly destination, or halal facilities label, a certain mechanism needs to be done by the government or the industry player itself. So that's why during this session, I will introduce you to Bapak Rianto Sofyan, the head of Amical and Sofyan Corp that helps many local and international brands to reach the dedicated Muslim market. So without further ado, please welcome Bapak Rianto Sofyan. Hello.
Hello,
Hello,
Sastri.
Pak
How are
Rianto.
you?
How are you? I'm great,
Good.
Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, good. Thank you.
Okay, so first question for you, Pak Rianto. Can you tell me generally what is the definition of Muslim-friendly destination and what is the definition of Muslim-friendly facility?
Okay, I think the the Muslim-friendly facilities and services is actually almost the same as other Muslim-friendly other facilities and services, hospitality facilities and services. But the only thing that's dividing them is actually they have extended facilities and services for Muslim travelers. Yeah. Such as one is the you can easily find the halal assurance or halal certified foods and beverages,
Mhm.
and the second one is you can easily have which is the what you call it, it's needed for the Muslim lifestyle. Yeah. And then the third one is also you have to have like facilities and services for prayers, like a prayer
Mm,
suite, things like that. And the
mhm,
other thing that you have to have, I think, how you can present your attraction, your themes, or your objects of the travel will be friendly to the Muslim lifestyle. So the
mm,
key is actually understanding the unique lifestyle choices in what is the preference of they like in the facilities and services. Then you have to adjust on that. So it's easy. It's just like extended facilities and service for Muslim travelers. In
mm.
short,
Okay, great, great, great. That's great. So, do you have any presentation to show?
yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, please, the time is yours, Pak Rianto.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day to you all. First of all, I would like to extend my gratitude to the organizer in giving me the chance to share my thoughts and experience in the topics of preparing Muslim-friendly facilities and services for destination, travel, and hospitality providers. Next slide, please. Uh, Before we start, let me give you a background of what Amical is. Amical is a consultancy and management company with more than 28 years of experience in Muslim-friendly, halal compliance product and services, advisory and management. And it is a fully subsidiary company of Sofyan Corp, a hotel and property company. Next slide, please. In Amical, we work with many destinations in Indonesia, of course, with Indonesia Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy of Republic of Indonesia. And we have been working with more than 20 destinations throughout Indonesia. In Japan, we work with the OCVB, which is the Okinawa Convention and Visitors Bureau. And we have also been working with the new Otani Hotel on how to serve and attract the Muslim travelers. We also work with the Ministry of Land in Infrastructure, Transport, and Tourism of the Republic of Japan. The Vice Minister also has visited us in Jakarta in 2014, and we organized the Japan Halal Summit in 2014 in Tokyo. And we also have worked with the Safop Group from Russia and Nusuli Group from the Saudi Arabia. And we have been working more than 20 hotels our under management, franchising, and consultancy. Yes, next slide, please. So back to our topics. I think, why do we go into this business of Muslim-friendly travel? First thing is because of Muslim-friendly travel market has already 14.2% of the global travel market. So it is not a niche market anymore. It is one of the main source of the international tourist visitors to your country. So it is a big growth opportunity, and there are 1.8 billion Muslim population in the world. Yeah, and secondly, it is an expanding market reach for destination travel and hospitality providers. Yeah, so there's two things why you go into this Muslim-friendly travel. So next slide, please. So how big is really the size of this Muslim travel market? As you can see, the data from the UNWTO, there's a 7.6 billion world population. There is about 1.4 billion outbound tourists in 2019. This is according to the UNWTO. And the tourist expenditure, the global tourist expenditure is about 1.7 trillion. Now, the Muslim market itself, population of Muslim, we have 200 million outbound tourists, Muslim outbound tourists in 2019, according to the SGIE report. And they spend about 194 billion. So it's actually the number of tourists from China. This is the larger than the number of outbound tourists from China. So you can see the potential and the prospect of it. Is also the rate of growth is above the industry standard. As for Indonesia, Indonesia is the one of the top 5 outbound Muslim travel countries. We have about 11.6 million Indonesian tourists outbound, Indonesian tourists outbound, and spend about 11.2 billion per year. Yeah, this is the 5th largest after the Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, and Kuwait. So Indonesia is also one of the the largest source of the Muslim tourists outbound to the global, to the world. Yeah, so if you can safely, in terms of number of tourists, 60% of the 200 million is coming from the Asia part. So this is the opportunity you cannot really miss if you want to improve your inbound or your sales in the travel and hospitality industry. Okay, next slide, please. So the concept, I think, in the beginning, we have discussed with Sastri, the concept of Muslim-friendly travel is almost the same as the conventional travel, except that defines them is only the availability of the halal and certified assurance food and beverages, availability of water and friendly washroom, availability of praying facilities, and the products and services provided by the business and tourism attraction must be conducive toward the halal lifestyle. So the key in tapping this market is to understand the unique choices of the halal lifestyle. So the portfolio of the products of the halal travel can be anything. It doesn't have to be a religious travel, but it has to be nature. I think you can also have hiking, maybe surfing and stuff like that, and also the culture if you are into a culture tourism, and also the man-made like the theme park and stuff like that. Okay, next slide, please. The best way to tap into this Muslim travel market, I think we should have an integrated strategic initiative addressing three aspects of pillars of collaboration from government, yeah, or the tourism authority, the industry players, and the professionals. The first pillar, the three aspect is the first one is the marketing development. You can see this is a marketing strategy. We're going to match on the destination you sell from the origin of the country, because in the market of the Muslim travel market, I think we can really categorize them into three main market, which is the middle class, Middle East Muslim. They have a different preference than the European Muslim or the American Muslim. And the other one is also they have different preference from the Asia Muslim. So you have to match your destination and attraction to the origin of the Muslim travelers. And then you can also have the promotion strategy, which is the branding, advertising, the selling, how to reach the Muslim travelers to your destination or to your hotels or to your theme park or and etc. And then also you have to have like a media strategy, how to reach them, whether it's a paid media or own media or social media or endorser. And then the second pillars or the second aspect of the development is also destination development. You have to develop attraction that suits the Muslim travelers. And then second one is the amenities. You have to provide hotels and also restaurant where they and also where they can eat or where they can pray, and so the flight and the transportation must also have like halal food or handle the halal needs of the Muslim travelers. And the second aspect, or the third pillars or the third aspect is the industry and ecosystem development. So the industry development is its product and services has to be adjusted. Some of the product and standard operating procedures and stuff, human resources development, also ecosystem development, where you can apply for the what you call it, the supervision or the technical assistance on how to serve the Muslim travelers. Okay, next slide, please. So the previous integrated strategic initiative will be translated to a design, strategy, and action plan of all the sectors. What will be the tourism board or the tourism authority will do, and the other thing is what the industry players will do, and the other thing is also what the professional that is involved in the industry has to be upgraded to the knowledge and the skill that they need to serve the Muslim travelers. Okay, next slide, please. So in short, to summarize the design strategy and action plan, it is actually will consist of one is the how to create and developing a tourism icon of your destination or your hotels or your theme spot, as well as promoting Muslim friendly tour packages. Yeah, and the second one is the you have to prepare the amenities that is needed for the Muslim travelers, such as the availability of halal certified hotels, restaurants, and other amenities, and then the accessibilities, improvement, and increasing the quality of infrastructure for halal tourism purposes, such as the visa, information services, tourism attraction, direct flight, yeah, musola, capacity building, and accessibilities. And the other thing, and the last one, of course, is the most important thing, the promotion. We should have actively promoting and executing leadership initiative in increasing the brand equity of your destination to the world best halal tourism destination. Yes, next, please. So there are two main key success factors in developing Muslim-friendly and halal compliance implementation. One is the Sovereign Halal Compliance System. We call it the HCS. And the second key success factor is the capacity building, which is the Muslim-friendly halal compliant management trainings. Next, please. This is to give you a picture on how the software and halal compliance system guide you to developing Muslim-friendly destination, travel, and hospitality providers. Basically, we start with going through the existing industry standard, yeah, and best practices. Then we internalize the Muslim-friendly values in the inclusive manners based on the level of compliance needed to serve the target market. Yeah. From there, we develop new set of blend in Muslim-friendly values with the original SOP, policy, and guidelines. We will assist you on this process and all this process. The Sofian Halal compliant implementation system will be applied, can be applied to theme park, to spa, to hotels, restaurants, or any facilities and services that is needed for the Muslim travelers. Okay, next, please. I think with those steps and actions, I think during this time is a good time to prepare to tap into the lucrative opportunity of Muslim-friendly travel market. I think you can see there is a lot of opportunity. There's also big market to be to tap onto as in the global market as well as the Indonesian market, and you can choose your part in this industry. And I think that is all what I would like to present. And thank you for your time and attention. We look forward to fruitful collaboration in the near future. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much, Varianto, for your presentation. There are so many things, so many interesting things that I read from your presentation. So, I can summarize this. This is like a for the national and international brands. It's like a very huge opportunity to tap into the Muslim market domestically and internationally. And you from Amical and from Sofian Corp, you can help them to build and to tap into this Muslim market.
Right. Yes.
Okay, so I have a few questions for you, Parianto. The first one is about the hospitality. So you have an experience in building halal hotel in Indonesia. So is the Sofian Corp is the only halal certified hotel in Indonesia?
We are the first halal certified hotel in Indonesia. We started in 1992, so it's about more than 28 years ago. Yeah. And I think we have been successfully in applying the halal concept or the Muslim-friendly concept into the hotels in an inclusive manner. So it's not really an exclusive. So everyone can come to the hotel, yeah, but it has a special ambience that also can be enjoyed by the Muslim travelers. So actually, by applying the Muslim-friendly travel concept, I think it's actually expanding your market reach, not only to the Muslim, but you can also preserve your own market. So it's expanding your. There's nothing to lose to applying the Muslim-friendly travel concept in your hospitality facilities and services.
Okay. So do you think like the concept that you have in Sofian hotels, do you think that is also implementative for other hotels in other countries?
Yes, of course. I think we can. We've been helping a lot of hotels outside the countries. We've been helping hotels also in Japan, in also Russia, and even Saudi Arabia. Because the market is there, the demand is there, yeah. So there's a lot of Muslim also, especially also Indonesian Muslim, wants to travel and see the world. Yeah, they want to go to Korea, they want to go to China, they want to go to Europe and other places in the world, other interesting places in the world. So what they need is they can visit the world and visit all the attractions that they have, but still they can preserve their own lifestyle. they can have halal food, and they can also know how to pray, where to pray, and what time to pray in the area. Yeah, and of course all other related things that they are what you call it, be interested or preference according to their faith.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. So let's say, Parianto, let's say that I have a hotel in Japan or probably like Korea, and I want to reach a Muslim segmentation. So based on your advice, I need your advice. Where do I start? Where should I start? And what are the step by step to make things happen?
Okay, one thing that we have to do, I think we would like to assess your hotels or maybe theme park or spa or whatever restaurant and things like that. And then after we assess that, then we will try to find what is the will attract the Muslim travelers from your hotels or from your theme park or from your restaurant and things like that. So by evaluating or assessing the assessment step, I think we can recommend what should you do on targeting this market. You can have the whole premises or the whole hotel to be a Muslim friendly, or maybe it is good for you only part of it, like a
Mm,
special wing for Muslim friendly
mm,
travelers. Yeah,
So
or
maybe that's
maybe
why like, a lot of hotels in overseas they only have like they have three restaurants, but only one of them are halal certified. So that's maybe the
right.
reason.
That's
Mhm.
right. Yeah. So there's a lot of things that has to be considered. I think we can help you on how to the best what you got the best way premises, your hotels or your restaurant or your theme park to target this market without what you call it disturbing your already existing market. So
Mm,
the aim is actually expanding your market reach to a
mm,
Muslim travelers. Yeah.
Okay, so what about how is your experience expanding this Muslim market for hospitalities in Saudi Arabia that you mentioned before in Japan? What are the challenges?
I think the challenges. First thing is you have to understand on how to serve them, and you have to have the knowledge on what is their unique lifestyle preference and needs, right?
Mm,
So if you have that kind of training, I think you can really serve the Muslim travelers will be uh, in their terms, in their preferences, and then after that, I think you can see uh, what you call it, increase your income from this market. Yeah, there's a lot of hotel after they adjusting to
mhm,
this Muslim travelers needs. The revenue can grow in a
mhm,
significant way. Yeah,
mm, mm,
without and still preserving their already existing market. So I
mm,
think it can be done, and then it's a good thing to tap into the market. I mean, it's a good prospect for this market.
mhm, mhm. How do you find a problem solving for challenges such as like amenities? You need to make sure the amenities is halal certified and about the food, about the distribution that you mentioned earlier.
Okay, for the halal food, if you have say for example, in the hotels, you have like 7 restaurants in the hotel. One of the thing that you can choose one of the restaurant to be halal certified. That's one thing. But if you only have one restaurant
Mm,
in the hotel, one thing that you can do is also make part of some of the corner of halal corner. So
Okay.
all the preparation of the Halal Corner has to be
Mhm.
halal certified and halal compliance. So
Mm,
not you don't have to have the whole restaurant to be halal certified. You can have like a special corner for the halal food and
mm,
beverages. Yeah.
mm,
Uh, if you cannot afford to do that, also, what you can do is you can also outsource from already provided halal catering, maybe.
I see.
So that's also one of the choices, one of the options. So there's so many things that you can do in serving the
Mhm,
Muslim travelers market. I mean, Muslim travelers. So this will have to be assessed first, and then we will be considering all the aspect, the business aspect, the market size, and everything, and then we will find the solution to the best for your premises, for your hotels, for your theme park, to tap into this market.
Okay. So this is the last question. So let's say I am interested to use your consultancy in Amical, Varianto. So,
Okay.
what should I prepare? Like, what is the step by step? What do I have to prepare? Like my previous business development plan, or my previous market sizing, or do I have to prepare anything else to get to your consultancy?
Okay, first step, as I already mentioned, will be the assessment. I think you propose to us, you request us on the consultancy services, and then we will do the assessment. And then after the assessment, I think we will put a report to you on what will be the possibility that the next step that we can do. And then the second one will be the setting up the business plan on how to convert, and then what is the objective, what is the return, what is the what you call it target revenue coming from this market. Yeah,
Mhm.
and then after that, I think we have to do the training. Yeah,
Okay.
the training and also the setting up of the SOP, the standard operating procedures, on all the manuals and guidelines for your employees, for your premises or your facilities and services, so that they can understand and also have the skill to serve the Muslim travelers' needs and wants in your
Mm,
premises. Yeah. So after that training, we can start the operation. We can
mhm,
start the operation. Yeah, we can start the operation, and then from then on, I think we can have what you call it like a special committee on supervising it.
mhm,
So this will go on into like a continuous improvement
mhm,
cycle, like the ISO system. So
mhm,
this kind of thing that we have, as I already mentioned in my presentation, is the Sofian Halal compliance system. So it's
mhm.
actually a management system that is have a continuous improvement in halal assurance or Muslim friendly services and facilities management.
Mm,
Okay,
okay. All right. Thank you very much, Marianto, for your presentation and for your session. Thank you for having your time with us.
thank you.
Thank you and have a good day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So that's our session for now. So I will see you in our next session in Reimagine Halal in Asia 2020. Hope you enjoy your good day. So goodbye.